Karibuni, how is everyone doing? It's your favorite person, Vivian Buana, and this is Shona Moyo, where we talk, share, and empower. Sasa, last week's episode, you guys, my inbox is blowing up. So many questions. First of all, poleni kwa wale ambao mmeteseka in that season. Pole sana. Kwa wale ambao mlijibamba, awesome. May love continue to blossom. So, kuna swali moja that was asked that niliona, I think it would be important tuongee tu kidogo tu. And let me just check. Yes, here it is. And the question is, how much should one spend on Valentine's? Now, that's a very interesting question, because it got me thinking. I think when we started last week's episode, some of the things we're talking about of what happens on Valentine's. We have the billboards si shilingi mbili, right? We have, just having a nice cozy dinner at home. Hiyo pia si 7 million, okay? Kuna magari, kuna Maldives, kuna, staycations, kuna vacations. Like, there's a lot that encompasses how much you can spend on Valentine's. But I don't honestly think it's a matter of how much. Miwana, it's more of the heart. It's more of the heart, because sometimes you can actually get that person a trip to Maldives and still feel very disconnected from that person, even through the whole period that you're there. So you leave that season of Valentine, which maybe some of you are even experiencing it right now, and you just feel like it was, there isn't much memory except just beautiful scenes, but you did not feel loved, you did not feel appreciated. And yet there's somebody labda alinunuliwa tu kale ka Nuvita, kale ka 5 biscuits ndani, and that made their whole day, like it made their whole year, achata tuseme hivyo, because they felt seen, they felt appreciated. And I honestly think this whole idea of celebration of love, me feel it's more about the person. It's about feeling known and feeling loved. And then now I'm asking myself, for example, should love languages play a part when it comes to Valentine? Ama it's just a show of the event in itself, of which if it is a show and it is a competition, there's always somebody who will outdo you. Trust me. And if it's a matter of competition, like you want your person to deliver more than what the previous person did, it won't work either. Utajipata, you're just in a place where you're not getting satisfied, you're feeling like you're in a place of competition, and you're doing things for people. But I think the most important thing would be, do I feel known? Do I feel loved? Do I feel appreciated? And then that question of love languages. I think, Sai, we know about the love languages. I think there are 5 documented love languages, but I think there could be more, definitely. There are 5 love languages, okay? The first one, touch. So touch is people who love being touched, like the feeling of touch. For example, when you hug them, they feel very loved. When you give them a peck and you kiss them, they feel very loved. Very loved. Physical touch of the body makes them feel very loved. The second time, these are people who will love a lot of PDAs. They love public display of affection. They love being held, hands when we're walking in public. Lazima unishike. That's the kind of people who are touch. And then the second one is acts of service. These people love things being done for them. And you'll realize most of the time they are people who serve a lot. So it's the way they communicate love. And so the acts of service would be the best way. That means, do things for them. If they need to be cooked for, cook for them, or wash their clothes for them, do something for them. They really love that. And then we have words of affirmation. Words of affirmation are people who love being told about themselves and affirm who they are. For example, you are very handsome. Do you know that? You are a very powerful, strong woman. You speak so eloquently. Like, affirm who they are. They may know already who they are, but just give them that thumbs up about who they are. And then the fourth one is gifts. These people love gifts. I mean, they appreciate being thought of. And it's not just a random gift. It's a gift that has a personal touch. Maybe they've desired this shoe and then you buy them that shoe. Or if it's a man and he has desired this kind of suit and then you buy him that suit. It's a matter of the thought behind why you're gifting them. That's what makes it a love language for them. That's what makes them feel loved. And then the last one is quality time. These people, I am a quality time person, by the way. These people appreciate the fact that you chose to spend time with them, that you chose to go and be with them. You could even be doing nothing, but just the fact that you chose to go and do nothing with them, they appreciate that. Then they may not even be all about the glam and you have to take them out or whatever. As long as you're spending time with them and you're giving them that attention, then they feel so loved. If this is new to you, there are so many platforms that you could check online on how to find out your love language. They will be asked some random questions, and then after that you'll get your results. So please go online and just Google love language tests. Just go and Google love language tests, and then you will find quite a number there, and you can be able to do that, and you can get to know your love languages. And by the way, the love languages are ranked. You will realize you're told this is the most, and then this one, and then this one, and then this one. So that should also tell you about yourself. Just because you are a touch person doesn't mean you also can't be a quality time person. So you get to figure out, which one is the best for you. Just because I love going to Java and having some pepper steak and fries doesn't mean that that's what I get to do with my husband. That doesn't mean like that's what I do for him. I'm like, hey, I want to surprise you, and then I'm the one taking him to Java for that fries and whatever. That's what I love, not what he loves. Maybe all he loves is chapo madondo, and if I just cook for him that chapo madondo at home, imagine, it will make his day. It will make his life. So it's a matter of being known. I think spend time with your person. It's not about how much money you spend on them, because money will never be enough. At the end of the day, you can have more and it still won't satisfy. You can have little and it still won't satisfy. So I don't think it's a matter of how much you spend, rather than what does your person love, and do you know them well enough to be able to give them what they love. So we can have so much more of these discussions. My inbox was bursting with questions. We will get to talk about so much more, because I feel like there are broader perspectives to everything in life. So it was great having you. Muendelee kuishi na upendo, sherekea one another beyond Valentine. C214. Maisha huendelea, okay? So let's continue to celebrate one another. Let's continue to share love. Let's continue to be kind and be generous. And let us continue to talk, share, empower. I have been your host, Vivian Bwana. Remember to interact with us on our social media platforms at Viv Bwana on Instagram, at Shona Moyo on Instagram, Vivian Yvette Kadenyi Bwana on Facebook, Shona Moyo on Facebook, at Viv Kadenyi on TikTok, and at Shona Moyo on TikTok. See you next week, same place, same time. Bye-bye.